Welcome, seekers of forgotten lore and keepers of ancient wisdom, to a new journey into the heart of mystical traditions. Today, we unravel the secrets of a pivotal day, a threshold between worlds. Beware the whispers of the autumnal winds today, for they carry not just the scent of falling leaves, but echoes of ancient reckonings. What you sow now, spiritually and materially, will determine the harvest of your soul in the shadows of winter. Some doors open, others close forever, as the sun begins its graceful descent, granting equal measure to both day and night. We arrive at September 23rd, a day known across cultures as the Autumnal Equinox, or in many pagan traditions, Mabon. It is the second harvest, a moment of profound balance where light and darkness stand in perfect equilibrium before darkness claims its longer reign. For our ancestors, it was a crucial time of gratitude for nature's bounty, a period of gathering and preparation, but also a poignant reflection on cycles of life, death, and rebirth. The abundance of summer yields to the introspection of winter, and the veil between worlds thins, making this day ripe with both blessings and peril. While the ancient world marked this day with reverence for the earth's bounty, the Christian calendar, on September 23rd, commemorates a figure whose life was a testament to extraordinary faith and miraculous power. Saint Pio of Pietrelcina, more commonly known as Padre Pio, born Francesco Forgione in rural Italy. Padre Pio was a Capuchin friar, a mystic, and a spiritual director who bore the stigmata, the 5 wounds of Christ, for 50 years. His connection to the divine was so profound that thousands flocked to him, seeking solace, healing, and spiritual guidance. On this day, devout believers worldwide turn to Padre Pio with fervent prayers. They seek his intercession for physical healing from illnesses, comfort in times of sorrow, strength to overcome temptations, and guidance on their spiritual paths. Many believe he possessed the gifts of bilocation, prophecy, and discernment of spirits. His life, marked by immense suffering and unwavering devotion, serves as a bridge between the physical and the mystical, reminding us that the spiritual realm is ever present, even as the world around us shifts with the seasons. Yet, it's worth noting that even within Christian observances, echoes of older pre-Christian beliefs often subtly intertwine, focusing on themes of gratitude, sacrifice, and the interplay of light and shadow. Let us delve deeper into the extraordinary life of Francesco Forgione, who would become Padre Pio, a man whose existence blurred the lines between the earthly and the divine. Born in 1887 in Pietrelcina, Italy, Francesco was a frail child, often sickly, yet from an early age, he experienced profound spiritual visions and encounters with Jesus, Mary, and even demonic entities. His path to the priesthood was fraught with challenges, marked by poverty and relentless illness. He joined the Capuchin friars, taking the name Pio, and from his earliest days, his spiritual intensity was undeniable. But it was in 1918, during World War I, that Padre Pio received the most profound and mystifying divine gift, the stigmata, the wounds of Christ, on his hands, feet, and side, manifested visibly, bleeding and causing him immense pain for 50 years until his death. This phenomenon drew both veneration and intense scrutiny, including skepticism and even persecution from church authorities who initially suspected fraud. Yet countless medical examinations found no earthly explanation for his wounds, which often emitted a fragrant odour of flowers, a phenomenon known as odour of sanctity. Beyond the stigmata, Padre Pio was a living miracle. He was known to bilocate, appearing simultaneously in 2 places to help those in need, even across continents. Soldiers on the front lines reported seeing him in their trenches, offering comfort and administering sacraments. He possessed the gift of prophecy, foretelling future events with chilling accuracy and an uncanny ability to read souls, often revealing forgotten sins to penitents in confession before they even spoke. Demonic attacks were a constant torment throughout his life, yet he faced them with unwavering faith, seeing them as opportunities for spiritual battle. His dedication to the confessional was legendary. He spent up to 16 hours a day hearing confessions, offering profound spiritual direction and often stern, yet loving, admonitions. His simple cell in San Giovanni Rotondo became a sanctuary, and the hospital he founded, Casa Sollievo della Sofferenza, home for the relief of suffering, stands today as a testament to his compassion. Padre Pio's life was a constant intersection of suffering and grace, a living testament to divine presence in the modern world. He embodied the belief that true faith requires sacrifice, and that even amidst profound pain, divine love can manifest in the most astonishing ways. His journey from a humble village boy to a venerated saint, marked by inexplicable wonders, continues to inspire millions, reminding us that on days like September 23rd, the veil between our world and the sacred can indeed become incredibly thin. Nature speaks profoundly on this day of balance, offering omens for the months ahead. If the morning dew is heavy and lingers, a mild and open winter awaits. A plentiful dew signifies nature's lingering moisture, suggesting a gentler transition into the cold season, with less harsh frost. When migrating birds gather in vast flocks but delay their flight, expect a long, drawn-out autumn and a harsh winter to follow. Their hesitation suggests a prolonged period of unpredictable weather before the true cold sets in. If apples cling stubbornly to the branches after the main harvest, the next year's crop will be bountiful. These late-hanging fruits symbolize resilience and untapped potential, hinting at nature's promise of future abundance. A strong wind from the east on this day foretells a dry and cold winter. The eastern wind, often associated with continental air masses, brings a specific quality of weather, signifying a lack of precipitation. If squirrels are frantically burying nuts and gathering stores, a severe winter is coming. Animals are nature's most accurate barometers. Their heightened urgency indicates an intuitive understanding of impending harshness. The first frost on Mabon's Eve, if it's gentle, promises good health for the household through winter. A soft, early frost cleanses without damaging, symbolizing a healthy transition into the colder months and fewer illnesses. If autumn leaves fall quickly after the equinox, winter will arrive early and sharply. A rapid defoliation indicates nature's haste to prepare for the cold, signaling a swift onset of winter conditions. Beyond nature's whispers, daily life also holds portents. Finding a perfectly intact acorn on this day signifies unexpected financial gain or a new beginning. The acorn, symbol of potential and growth, appearing complete, suggests a fortunate turn of events. If your houseplants bloom out of season, expect a surprise, often a joyful one, within the family. Unusual growth is a sign of an energetic shift, hinting at unexpected happiness or a new addition. Dropping a key or a piece of silver coinage implies a minor loss or delay in a financial matter. Keys represent access and security, silver wealth. Their accidental fall suggests a temporary setback. Hearing the distinct sound of a distant bell unexpectedly means good news is on its way. Bells often symbolize announcements and celebrations. An unexpected peal suggests a message or event approaching from afar. Seeing a spider weaving its web inside your home after this day indicates an increase in domestic harmony and protection. Spiders are diligent weavers, and their presence inside signifies the strengthening of home bonds. The dreams you experience on the night of September 23rd are imbued with a unique potency, reflecting the balance between the conscious and subconscious, the light and shadow of your soul. Pay close attention, for they offer profound insights into your path. Dreams of harvest or abundance, seeing ripe fruits, overflowing baskets, or successful gathering suggests a period of gratitude, fulfillment, and successful completion of projects. It's a sign to acknowledge your achievements. Dreams of falling leaves or decay. These aren't necessarily negative. They symbolize letting go, shedding old habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. It's an invitation to embrace necessary endings for new growth. Dreams of animals preparing for winter. Seeing bears entering hibernation, squirrels hoarding, or birds migrating indicates a need for preparation, introspection, and conservation of your energy. It suggests a call to retreat and gather resources. Dreams of a balance or scale. If you dream of scales, equal light and darkness, or any symbol of equilibrium. It points to a need for balance in your waking life. You may be grappling with decisions, urging you to find harmony. Dreams of sacred or mystical figures, like Padre Pio. Such dreams are deeply significant. They suggest a strong spiritual connection, a call to faith, or a powerful message of guidance and protection. Pay attention to any words or feelings evoked. Dreams of thinned veils or doorways, seeing mist, translucent barriers, or open doors between worlds signifies heightened spiritual awareness and opportunities for profound insight. It's a chance to connect with guides, but also a reminder to guard your energy. Those fortunate enough to be born on September 23rd, under the celestial cusp of the autumnal equinox, are truly children of balance and transition. You are often blessed with a unique blend of practicality and idealism, groundedness and an ethereal wisdom. You possess an innate sense of fairness and harmony, always striving for equilibrium in relationships and circumstances. You are naturally intuitive, often possessing a strong connection to nature and its cycles. This makes you deeply empathetic, able to understand varying perspectives and bridge divides. However, this desire for balance can sometimes manifest as indecision or a tendency to avoid conflict, fearing disruption of harmony. You are often artistic, sensitive, and possess a refined aesthetic sense, drawn to beauty in all its forms. Your leadership style is often gentle but firm, guided by a desire for consensus and collective well-being. Your life path often involves navigating significant transformations, constantly adapting and evolving. You are destined to be a peacemaker, a mediator, and a source of calm wisdom in a chaotic world. On this sacred date, we also celebrate the name days of those who bear names imbued with spiritual significance, often linked to the qualities of this day or its revered saints. The names commonly celebrated today include Padre, Pio, Constantine, Tekla, Zachary, and Elizabeth. Let's consider Elizabeth, a name of ancient Hebrew origin meaning "my God is abundance" or "my God is an oath." Those named Elizabeth often embody a quiet strength, deep faith, and an unwavering commitment to their principles. They are nurturers, often serving as pillars of their families and communities, reflecting the themes of enduring truth and spiritual plenty inherent in this day of harvest and reflection. As the wheel of the year turns, so do our actions shape our destiny. On this day, certain rituals are not just suggestions, but powerful conduits to blessing, protection, and gratitude. The Mabon Harvest Altar, ritual of gratitude and balance. Goal: to express gratitude for the year's blessings, acknowledge the balance of light and darkness, and prepare for the leaner months. What you'll need: a clean surface, table shelf as your altar, seasonal produce, apples, pomegranates, squash, gourds, corn, grapes, ears of corn or wheat sheaves, nuts, acorns, walnuts, autumn leaves, pine cones, candles, one white for light, one black for darkness, or one orange-brown for harvest, incense, sandalwood, frankincense, or apple spice, a small bowl of water and a pinch of salt. When and how to conduct. This ritual is best performed at sunset or shortly after, marking the transition. Cleanse your space. Light your incense and let its smoke purify the area. Arrange your seasonal produce and natural elements on the altar. Place the white candle on one side, the black on the other, symbolizing the equinox's balance. If using one candle, place it centrally. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and center yourself. Focus on all the blessings you've received since the spring, the harvest of your efforts. Light the candles. As you light the white candle, acknowledge the light, joy, and growth. As you light the black, acknowledge the challenges, lessons learned, and the encroaching darkness. Hold the bowl of water and sprinkle a pinch of salt into it, saying, "From the earth and the heavens, from light and shadow, I am nourished. I give thanks for all that has been, all that is, and all that will be." Place your hands over the altar and speak aloud your gratitude for specific things: health, family, friendships, achievements, even lessons learned from difficulties. Sit in quiet contemplation for a few moments, feeling the energy of gratitude and balance. What to do after? Keep the altar undisturbed for a few days. Consume the edible offerings over the next day or two, sharing them with loved ones to fully integrate the blessings. Return non-edible elements to nature. The seed of intention. Ritual for future growth. Goal: to plant intentions for the coming winter and spring, ensuring future abundance and strength. What you'll need: a sturdy seed, acorn, pumpkin seed, apple seed, a small pot with fresh soil, a quiet space. When and how to conduct. This ritual can be done any time during the day, but preferably when you can be undisturbed. Hold the seed in your dominant hand. Close your eyes and focus on your deepest desire for the next cycle, a new skill, a personal goal, a wish for healing, or a creative project. Imbue the seed with this intention, visualizing it growing stronger with your desire. Whisper your intention into the seed. Place the seed gently into the soil in the pot, covering it lightly. Say, as this seed holds the promise of life, so too does my intention hold the promise of becoming. May it take root, grow strong, and manifest in its season. So mote it be. Water the seed gently. What to do after? Place the pot in a visible, quiet spot. Nurture the seed, watering it regularly. If it sprouts, it is a powerful sign that your intention is taking root and will manifest. Even if it doesn't sprout, the act of planting has set the energy in motion. Blessing the hearth and home. Ritual of protection and warmth. Goal: to cleanse and protect your home as winter approaches, ensuring warmth, harmony, and safety for all who dwell within. What you'll need: a sprig of rosemary or sage, fresh or dried, a white candle, a small bowl of fresh water, a bell or chime. When and how to conduct. Best performed in the afternoon or early evening. Begin at your front door. Light the white candle, holding it safely. Dip the rosemary sage sprig into the water. As you walk clockwise through each room of your home, gently sprinkle the water, focusing on corners, windows and doorways. As you sprinkle, say, by water and herb, I cleanse this space. By flame and spirit, I bless this place. May harmony dwell and shadows flee. Safe and warm, my home shall be. Ring the bell or chime gently in each room, visualizing negative energies dispersing and positive, warm energy filling the space. Conclude back at your front door, extinguishing the candle. What to do after? Keep the sprig near your main entrance for continued protection. The blessing creates a spiritual barrier, ensuring peace and warmth for the coming cold season. Food on this day is more than sustenance. It is a communion with the earth and a celebration of provision. The culinary traditions of Mabon are rich with the bounty of the late harvest, focusing on nourishing, grounding foods that prepare the body and soul for winter. Apple delights. Apples are central to Mabon. Apple pies, crisps, cider and baked apples are common. The apple symbolizes life, knowledge, and healing. Sharing apple-based dishes fosters connection and gratitude. Harvest breads. Baking bread from freshly milled grains is a sacred act. Often shaped into braids or symbols of the harvest, these breads are shared to symbolize community and the breaking of bread together after a successful harvest. Root vegetables and squashes, hearty stews, roasted root vegetables, carrots, potatoes, parsnips, and baked squash or pumpkins are staples. These emphasize the earth's deep provisions and provide warmth. Pomegranates. These mystical fruits, with their many seeds, symbolize fertility, abundance, and the descent into the underworld. Eating them can be a ritual of intention for new beginnings. Nuts and seeds. Walnuts, hazelnuts, chestnuts, and pumpkin seeds are gathered and enjoyed, representing potential and the storage of energy for winter. Wine or cider. A toast with locally produced wine or freshly pressed apple cider is customary, offering thanks for the vintage and the land's generosity. As significant as what you should do are the actions you must avoid. On this day, when the veil between worlds thins and energies shift dramatically, violations can carry profound consequences, drawing unwelcome influences or disrupting the delicate balance. Household and domestic prohibitions. Do not begin any major renovations or structural changes to your home. Mystical reason. This day marks a period of natural completion and introspection. Disrupting the established structure of your home, a symbolic extension of your life, can invite instability and misfortune. The energy of the equinox is about settling, not upheaval. Consequences. Legend warns that starting major construction now can lead to prolonged delays, unexpected expenses, or even physical damage to the property, as if the foundations themselves are cursed by untimely disturbance. Avoid leaving windows or doors ajar after dusk, especially in unused rooms. Mystical reason. With the veil thinning, unattended openings can serve as portals for unwelcome spirits or negative energies seeking refuge from the encroaching darkness. It's an invitation for unseen guests. Consequences. This can lead to unexplained cold spots, strange noises, feelings of unease, or even persistent misfortune within the household, as negative entities linger and disrupt the home's harmony. Do not sweep or deep clean your home after sunset. Mystical reason. Sweeping after dusk is believed to sweep away good fortune, blessings, and even protective spirits from your home. The dirt represents wealth and positive energy. Consequences. Those who ignore this warning may find themselves facing unexpected financial difficulties, a loss of peace, or a general sense of things going awry, as if prosperity has been literally swept out the door. Financial and material prohibitions. Do not engage in reckless spending or make impulsive, large financial decisions. Mystical reason. This is a time of gathering and conserving resources, not squandering them. Impulsive financial actions go against the natural flow of preparation for winter, symbolizing a lack of foresight and gratitude. Consequences. Such actions are said to attract poverty or significant financial losses in the coming year, as if your abundance is being punished for disrespecting the cycle of prudent management. Avoid lending or borrowing money, especially large sums. Mystical reason. Money is energy. On a day of balance, transferring significant financial energy can disrupt your own equilibrium. Lending might mean your wealth goes out and never fully returns, while borrowing can tether you to debt. Consequences. It can lead to disputes with those you lent to or borrowed from, strained relationships, or an inability to recover what was given, locking you into an unfavourable financial cycle. Do not be wasteful with food or throw away edible leftovers. Mystical reason. This is a harvest festival, a time to honour the earth's bounty. Wasting food disrespects the spirits of abundance and signals a lack of gratitude. Consequences. Folk wisdom dictates that such wastefulness can invite scarcity, leading to lean times, unexpected hunger, or a constant feeling of not enough in the household. Social and interpersonal prohibitions. Biwa. Refrain from gossip, engaging in arguments, or speaking ill of others. Mystical reason. Words carry immense power, especially on days when the spiritual veil is thin. Negative speech creates ripples of discord that can attract unwanted energies and disrupt your personal balance. Consequences. Such actions are believed to sour relationships, attract negativity into your own life, or even cause the words to rebound, bringing similar misfortune upon the speaker. Do not break promises or renege on agreements made with others. Mystical reason. This day emphasizes balance and integrity. Breaking an oath, however small, imbalances your spiritual karma and shows disrespect for trust. Consequences. It can lead to a loss of trust from others, isolation, or a sense of inner discord, making it difficult to forge new stable connections in the future. Avoid making drastic, impulsive changes to your appearance or identity. Mystical reason. This day is for reflection and internal balance, not superficial alteration. Drastic changes to your outward self can be seen as an attempt to deny who you truly are. leading to spiritual confusion. Consequences. It's believed to invite a period of identity crisis, dissatisfaction with yourself, or even attract negative attention from mischievous spirits who might mistake you for someone else entirely. Do not ignore signs or warnings that appear to you, however subtle. Mystical reason. The universe offers guidance on days of heightened spiritual energy. To disregard these omens is to turn a blind eye to the assistance or warnings being sent. Consequences. Ignoring these signs can lead to missed opportunities, avoidable misfortunes, or a sense of being lost and directionless when clarity was readily available. As the sun dips below the horizon on this day of perfect balance, remember the lessons of gratitude, the wisdom of preparation, and the power of intention. Embrace the coming darkness not with fear, but with the quiet knowledge that even in shadow, new life is being sown. May your own harvest be rich, and your spirit ever bright. Until our next journey into the unseen, stay curious, stay connected, and walk wisely on your path.